Hey guys, this is Wodai-Xtreme here, and I'm just giving you a glimpse of what this video will be. Of course, it will be a deck profile, but in addition, I'm also going to be telling you guys in the description below this video setup. It'll have a link to my Facebook group. The group will reflect my page. My group will reflect my page. Pretty much, a lot of you guys, I write. Pretty much, I talk about a lot of the stuff coming out, and also the other games that I play as well. I'll go into more deep, probably on that later. But this is pretty much a little deck profile I wanted to do. Coming back into the game. Well, not coming back into the game, but coming back into the whole video doing scene. I want to do a lot more videos in collaborations with other players in my area as well. So right now, I'm just gonna go straight into the deck profile for one of my favorite and oldest decks. And I think it's just best to start off with one of the monsters in the deck. If you all know me personally, yes, this is my Harpie Lady deck, and I have to start my video comeback with these lovely ladies of mine. And of course, I have to start off with Harpie Chandler. Everybody knows Harpie Chandler is the newest addition to Harpie Lady archetype. She is the summoner monk, and in the sense, she goes, pitch a Harpie card from your hand, special summon one Harpie monster from your deck to the field. While you control a dragon type monster, her level becomes 7, and she's Harpie Lady while she's on the field in her graveyard. She has versatility with many decks that are wind, because you can pitch your wind monster, go get a Harpie one or something like that. And then you can run Tempest and stuff like that as well. But I just like the fact that she's very versatile by herself in her standard Harpie deck. And she's actually now become one of my favorite Harpie cards. Next, I have Triple Harpie Dancer. I don't run double. I run triple because I like how I can play into multiples of Harpie Ladies now. And, I'm one of the old school players that really like the fact that now I have more than just Harpie Queen and Harpie 1, Harpie 2, Cyber Harpie combos. With Harpie Dancer, I can bounce back a wind monster and get additional normal summon of a wind monster. She works really well with Harpie's hiding ground because she makes herself an MST. Her being Harpie Lady while she's on the field in the graveyard also helps with Hysteric Party. I can pitch her, grab her in another Harpie Lady monster, and just continue on from there. Her being 1200 also allows her to get over cards like Bottomless Trap Hole as well. So she's really versatile. I have the beater of the deck, the Royal Harpie Queen. Pitching her to go get my Harpie's Hunting Grounds, and 21 beater with the Hunting Grounds, 19 beater without Harpie Lady while she's on the field in the graveyard. Pretty much one of my other favorite Harpies. Triple Harpie 1. I don't run Cyber Harpie. I am considering running one Cyber Harpie, 2 Harpie ones, but for right now, it's going to be the triple Harpie Lady ones. Giving 300 attack to all wind attribute monsters on the field, always being Harpie Lady no matter where she is. She is my standard Harpie Lady in my deck, so when dropping Egotists, I can go get her. She's one of the monsters I actually go and get. She helps also power up Harpie's Pet Dragon. With the reprint now, I'm running 2. I don't want to run 1. I don't feel the need to run Tempest. Tempest would actually slow down this deck. So having the Harpie's Pets at 2 helps me pretty much regulate my deck. And I love how Harpie Chandler works really well with her and gets her out the deck. And I also will have the 2K plus beater when she's in play, and I have more Harpies. Especially when I go to Hysteric Party plays. If I just so happen to have a dragon on the field and it has her effect, I can have Hysteric Party and get the dragon back. The level 7 combinations with Harpie Chandler also makes Harpie's Pet one of my favorites in terms of Harpie's strategy and deck wise. On Zephyros the Elite for its attribute Dark, its effect, and its type Winged Beast. Bouncing back cards on my field, I'm okay with taking 400 as long as I can get the versatility out of the cards that I've already used up. Especially when I use up my Hysteric Parties, or I want to save my sign from being destroyed before I go off. Next, I have one Evil Swarm Harass Bag. And that's what I'm sticking to it. Or I can call it Evil Swarm Dark Bird. Or Dark Eagle. I played it. This is actually one of the attack cards I play in my deck. I like the fact I can set it. They think it's a Harpie Chandler or a Monk. They swing at it. And oh, look, it's not. It's another bird. And I'm going to bounce one face-up card on the field too. It being a Winged Beast, I can trigger off Icarus attack as well. And there's reasons why I'm running this with the Zephyros. And I'll show you later when I get to the extra deck. 2 Summoner Monks so that I can pitch my signs and my spells to go get my Harpie Chandlers or my Zephyros or my Haversack. And pretty much just go into Key Beetle because I run Key Beetle on my extra deck. And I also like the versatility to go into my rank 4s. And him allowing me to drop my Hysteric Signs is also good as well. 2 Max C's for my staple hand trap. I like to draw power. I like luring my opponents into forcing their hand actually, so that they force themselves to stop social summoning, or they're scared into doing the social summonings and not really doing anything after. But I just really like how I have the Max C's in the deck right now, and they just give me really good versatile play. Onto my spell cards, I have the triple Hysteric Sign, the triple Harpie's Hunting Ground, and of course the double Elegant Egotist. Double Elegant Egotist is because I run triple Sign, I run enough Harpies, so why not run the double Ego? Sometimes I like to use one Ego to bait out, and then I go get it back with the Hysteric Sign. The Harpie's Hunting Ground allows me to pick up my Harpies. Allows me to use my Harpies like MSTs. I don't main MST, but the use of MST will probably be more useful later on. So the 8 cards right here pretty much are just really useful to me. I run one Zone. Zone, there's a reason why I run Zone besides its effect. Its effect is pretty much when this card is on the field and it's destroyed and sent to my graveyard, I can get a continuous spell or a field spell and add it back to my hand, so I can get my Hunting Ground or my Hysteric Sign back from my graveyard. And it's really good with this deck because I like the pop cards. So I can pop this, go get my Hunting Ground or my Sign, and if I do summon another Harpie, I can always get that card back so I can pop it or stuff. One Dark Hole for the staple spell, and then traps. 2 Hysteric Party, staple Harpie Lady card, and 2 Icarus Attack staple Winged Beast deck card. Broke and really good offensive and defensive. They just really correspond with how I play in this deck as well. I love the versatilities between Icarus, going from Hysteric Party into Icarus Attack. Icarus Attack helps me deal with a lot of problem cards as well. So it's really good for me. I also like the Hysteric Party to pitch off my my unneeded dragon, or I want to pitch off my sign to go get my Harpies and then search again during the end phase. Like mini builds, I run the Magical Hats. At first I didn't run Magical Hats, but now I do run the Magical Hats. Because I'd like to get my Zone or my Hysteric Sign, and even I also like to get my 1 breakthrough skill, drop my breakthrough skill with my Magical Hats, and then have it in the graveyard already so that I can pretty much make sure that I don't have to run into Drago's Hack's effect, or I can make monsters like not Dweller, but number 74, Master Blades use up their effects and have them to force to blow themselves up or waste their Exceed material. Either way, I like how this card is just really good in itself as well. And then I have, of course, the staple for Torrential, Bottomless, and Compulse. And Solemn Warning. Now, pretty much, I'm going to go into my extra deck. 2 Lightning Chidori. Wind attributed deck staple. I go into this card many a times. I'm considering running a third one because I like how versatile he is in my deck. And I love how many targets I have for this card. This card is just awesome. 05, the Ice Beast. Winged Beast staple, Exceed, Black Wings Runner as well. She shuts down face-up cards on your opponent's side of the field. For each face-up card on both player sides of the field, she gains 300 attack points. She's Winged Beast, so she's going to gain the 200 from my hunting ground and be a beater for the turn. So she's just a really good card. She needs 2 level 4 Winged Beasts, which isn't hard because my deck is full of Winged Beasts. And I love how I can go from Key Beetle into her with Zephyros. It's really good. 1 Queen Dragoon to Jin to go pick up my Harpie's Pet Dragon. If it's already in the graveyard, I don't have any in the deck. She'll save my dragon from being destroyed by a battle for a turn at least. And I can pop her off with cards like Deck Devastation Virus. This is one of the tech cards I also use. But for right now, she's just in here. I might take her out and put in a 3rd Chidori. Just because I rarely summon her, but because I run 2 Harpie's Pet Dragons, she's in here now. Staple cards, Gaga Cowboy, and Maestroke the Symphonic Djinn. Another staple card that I'm also running is Abyss Dweller, because a lot of cards that like to use the graveyard are still around, and also good against Mirror Match. Because I want to be the one to plus, not my opponent. So it's really the 3 of these guys are just really generic into getting into. Like really useful for me. One Evil Swarm Ouroboros, because I like how I can drop this guy turn 1 and really do some damage to the hand. I can go into late game for a quick beat off, not beat off, but a quick beater into late game. All 3 of his specs are really good. Trishula in Exceed form pretty much. 1 Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. When this card was debuted, I honestly thought this wasn't bad. It was bad actually, it really did. I did run 2 just in case I did want to go into multiples of these, but I prefer the 1 because I rarely do. I also have the Ouroboros. But I love how when I want to push for game, this helps me push. It protects my Harpies from cards like Veiler and Deep Prison. And it's just a really good card. Unfortunately, at the end phase, I have to detach a material from it, but that's okay because it pretty much keeps itself up. One thing I do want to note about Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon is if I don't have another Harpie on the field, you can't attack me directly. But but a lot of us do make sure to have more than 1 Harpie on the field, or if we do summon this, we're defending ourselves while this is in play. So this is one of those pluses that we got into the deck. I run level 7s. Obviously, Big Eye. I don't have a Big Eye yet, but I would love to run Big Eye. But I'm also running Gaia Dragoon and, of course, self-explanatory monster right here, Mega Venom Dragosack. So, he's self-explanatory. Dragoon is for the annoying cards that I'm going to pierce and make sure I do some damage. 1 Master Key Beetle, like I said. I run the Darks in the deck. Beetle protects my hunting ground, my party, and I can just go off with him later. And then I can swing as well and save him if I need to. Also, if we're playing Harpie ladies and you want to tech in deck Devastation Virus, Eradicator, Epidemic Virus, he's a good target as well. Besides a big eye with no material. 1 Master of Blades for his effect and him being level 7. And of course 101 Honor Arc, Silent Honor Arc. Really good card actually. I'm kind of glad it's out. I'm having use of it right now. And it's really, really good. Stealing your opponent's attack position, special summon monsters, and then making their Exceed lose its material. Like, if they have a Dragosack or a Big Eye already, you make it use its material, and it just pretty much defend itself with its effect. It's really good. There are decks that are coming out later on in the format, though, are going to manipulate more than 1. If not already. So it's just really good card to have staple wise. And then I just wanted to show off my RE tokens and my Stray Lamb tokens that I use for my Dragosack. Well, not my Draco sack, but I use it for Draco sack. So I just wanted to thank everybody for giving me the chance to talk about my deck pro, to do this and everything else attached to it. Like I said, there will be more from me, either blog wise on the group page or video wise. But I wanted to do this video and just get my name and stuff back out